The American commander, who will soon be tasked with countering Kim Jong-un, has a dire new warning. North Korea's missile threat is real. Don't be fooled by a recent missile test that failed.
This is like watching someone ride a bike and falling off of it, but eventually they could become a BMX champion. So we can't underestimate the hazard that is emerging on this.
General Vincent Brooks says Kim and his commanders will be able to fire long-range nuclear-armed missiles, quote, if they're not stopped. Sanctions have not stopped him. How do you really stop him?
We have to look at their cyber program. We recognize that they have been able to develop one. We have one much better. We can overmatch them rapidly. That's something worth targeting. Secondly, their global concern of essentially black market. They are lacking hard currency. Every embassy, every concern that they have worldwide is focused on trying to bring hard currency home to North Korea. We can interfere with that something fierce.
And there's another option, according to former U.S. military intelligence officer Tony Shaffer: sabotage.
The best approach would be of using special operations forces is to go about sabotaging their technology development, as well as creating circumstance for the failure of the tests to set them back further and further.
But that brings the risk of retaliation from the unpredictable North Korean leader. On that front, General Brooks has his own blunt assessment of Kim Jong-un tonight, saying he, quote, appears to be more risk-tolerant, arrogant, and impulsive than his father. Kim is a young man, the general says, who has no voice of reason by his side.
The potential of having anyone who can counterbalance him or provide advice, that potential is going down. It's not evident that he's able to receive advice.
Anybody who seems to disagree with him or offer advice, they get executed, they get purged.
A staggering number of officials in Kim's inner circle have already been taken out. More than 80, according to South Korean intelligence. It's that recklessness that has officials and experts worried.
There may be an accident, there may be a miscalculation. He may fire a missile, pieces of which land on territories where there are populations.
Now, experts say an important understanding that Kim's father and his grandfather had that young Kim does not appear to have is the idea of deterrence, the realization that if North Korea really provokes the U.S. or South Korea, they're going to be hit hard in retaliation. This leader, experts say, either doesn't get that, isn't being told of that danger, or simply doesn't care.